All the tack has been checked over and the runners are now beginning to file out from the inspection area onto the track. And they're being called in, about to face the starter, Judy Grange.
They're under starter's orders and they're off.
And a bit slowly away was the favourite Sovereign Niche, who just rather stood still at the start, but in fact is being driven right up now on the inside, and in the end takes the first flight in front. So it's Sovereign Niche quickly going right through the field and going into now about a 3-length lead. Followed by Gold Dingo in second spot, and then Jers up on the outside, and they're now coming to flight number 2, which Sovereign Niche takes in great style and increases his lead ahead of the rest, who are still headed by Gold Dingo. And then in 3, Jers, 4 is Green's Fair, 5 on the inside comes Schweppes Tonic. And this group of 5 are several lengths ahead of the rest. They're the Minder on the inside of Homemaker, and the back marker last of all in 8th place is the outsider Take a Flyer. So round they come towards the home straight for the first time to face 2 flights of hurdles before passing the winning post. And it's a Sovereign Niche and Tom Dascombe with a very long lead indeed now as they come on towards flight number 3. Sovereign Niche approaching this one, ahead still of Jers, who's now moved up to dispute second with Gold Dingo. Jers, in fact, touches down just second ahead of Gold Dingo. After those 3, in 4, Green's Fair, and then after them comes Schweppes Tonic. A very short run of this next flight. They're over it already, and Homemaker has now been relegated to last of all. Now they have a very long run indeed before they get to the next, which is the first of the 3 right over in the back straight. So coming up to pass the car parks now near the winning post with just over a circuit to run. And it's the favourite Sovereign Niche by about 2.5 to 3 lengths from Gold Dingo and Jers together. And then Schweppes Tonic on the inside of Green's Fair, a gap still to the Minder, who's followed by Take a Flyer. And still last of all is the one filly in the race, that's Homemaker. So they go now to the bottom turn with Sovereign Niche, the one you sent off as favourite, still showing the way in his visor. Sovereign Niche leading from Jers, and Gold Dingo still matching strides second and third, with Gold Dingo going back into second place. And then after those 3 leaders, close up in 4 now is Schweppes Tonic. That's the horse with his tail tied up, and then Green's Fair and the Minder making a bit of progress. And at the back of the field together, 7 and 8 are Take a Flyer and Homemaker. Into the back straight then, and they're fast approaching the 5th flight. Jumping it now, Sovereign Niche again lands first, but only by 2 lengths now from Gold Dingo and Jers. And then Green's Fair on the heels of the leaders, followed by Schweppes Tonic now back-pedalling as the Minder goes past him. And they've now reached halfway in this, the Christmas Pudding Conditionals Hurdle. So nearing the 6th, which will be the 4th from home, Sovereign Niche increasing his lead once more. And nearing this one, about 4 lengths up on the rest, still headed by Gold Dingo, but Green's Fair is closing, so too the Minder. Into this flight now, Sovereign Niche lands first from Gold Dingo. Green's Fair has made progress and is now taking 3rd spot. That's the horse with the white noseband. But it's still Sovereign Niche, the 13 to 8 favourite, who is making the running. Sovereign Niche coming to the last over on the far side, the 3rd last. Sovereign Niche lands first from Green's Fair, now in second, just in front of Gold Dingo. After these, and a gap of several lengths, comes the Minder, who is now getting left-handed reminders from Pat McLaughlin. And the rest I think you can now discount. Those leaders, those 4, are a long, long way clear of the early second Jers, who can find no more. The Homemaker comes next, and then Schweppes Tonic and Take a Flyer right at the back of the field. So they come round into the closing straight now with Sovereign Niche making the best of his way home, but Green's Fair is now looking quite a danger in second spot as they run down towards this one, which is flight number 8. Sovereign Niche only by a couple of lengths now from Green's Fair, and Green's Fair is getting closer and is now on terms, and Green's Fair in fact has come through to show in the lead. So Sovereign Niche has quickly surrendered the lead to Green's Fair at the final flight now. Green's Fair jumps it well in the lead from the long-time leader Sovereign Niche, who is being urged along by Tom Dascombe, but has no answers seemingly to Green's Fair and Tony McCoy. And it's Green's Fair having to be ridden out, but looks as though he's got this race in safekeeping, running up towards the final 100 yards, and it's Green's Fair with a useful advantage. Close home, Green's Fair and Tony McCoy land the opener from the favourite Sovereign Niche. Gold Dingo just holds 3rd in front of the Minder, staying on well in 4th place.
First number 7, second number 4. third, number 1, the fourth horse, number 5. Full result of the first race, the Christmas Pudding Conditional Jockeys Handicap Hurdle Race. First was number 7, Mr. Ahar's Greens Fair. Second, number 4, Avalon Servicing's Limited Sovereign Niche. Third